So, who's really the carry? Him. So I've been stuck in an ARAM kind of mood for about a week, and I'm finally up to going back to ranked matches, not just normals, ranked, to try and get to my promotionals. I wish my recording had gone smoothly, but for some reason my computer changed every single one of my input settings to default instead of the micro USB Blue Yeti, so I have no microphone input for all of my recordings, which is just as well for this first game because I didn't even switch it from the launcher to the game application. So here is the champ select window to let you know I did play a Lilia game. Spoiler alert, I lost. Moving on to the second game. Because I was very unsure about how to handle a Lee Sin matchup on any champ, let alone Viego, I decided to comfortably get to 3 and wait to gank him at the first Scuttle Crab. But I sat there for probably a good 5 seconds before I realized he wasn't coming to the Scuttle Crab, so I figured I'll go gank him at blue buff, and then he wasn't at blue buff. So I had to assume that he cleared from top to bottom, but Gromp was killed and blue buff was still there. So I have no idea what his pathing was. I just took blue buff, both Scuttle Crabs, and eventually found him in the bot side river with Leona. I spent I don't know how many minutes trying to figure out what this Lee Sin's pathing was, and I couldn't figure it out until he finally hit me with an Oracle Plant. So, then I went to top lane. Which turned out to be super close with the turret shots, but a dub all the same. It did end up costing me a dragon to the Lee Sin. I learned here that you can still stun Kayle in her ultimate, you just can't damage her. So crowd control will keep her in place. As you can see, right about here is when the ego kicks in, and I am punished for it. Sometimes you're walking through the jungle, you see an enemy, and you're like, hey, I'm going to punish them for being out of position. And then you realize that they're evading you back to the enemy team, and you are, in fact, the one out of position. And in those situations, you just kind of got to tell yourself, well, someone's dying. I'm going to try my best to make sure it's not me. But then, whoops, you're Viego, and you can slowly make yourself immune and heal through the entire enemy team until you end up on Lee Sin, and you realize you don't actually know how Lee Sin's kit works. So you hit buttons until you figure out that, yep, the one that looks like a sonar and projectile is probably the one that teleports me with a punch, and then, yep, if I hit it again, it sure does damage, and dang, man, I hope E does damage too. Never hit W, that's probably a useless button. Haha, XD. Clean team fights. Love to see it. And then, I don't bother smiting, because they're all dead. Trying to maximize my jungle efficiency, I head upriver to pick up Shelly when, whoop, nope, that's dead now, bye. Me and Lucian could have actually killed the Baron on our own if we didn't let the Lee Sin distract us and drag us away. So, honestly, big brain play for the Lee Sin. We didn't have enough time to finish it after that. My team starts pinging like crazy that something needs to happen in the bot lane, so I show up like a good team player, just in time to go in on their behest, and then watch them all back out as soon as I show up and get caught. I don't tilt very often, but pinging me to go in and then not doing anything and watching me die will tilt me. Honestly, probably a good thing it only cost me in set. I'm just saying. There's no tower, the inhibitor's there. Why did you summon everyone in the bot lane to fuck around if you're not ready to find out? But they make it up to me. We go get another dragon. It was fine. So then we kind of lock into this gear for the rest of the match where we keep trying to force a team fight in their jungle next to the Baron pit. Like, the rest of this match is all about us trying to get in fights around this river. Man, they're still trying to force team fights outside of Baron. Oh, but soul point in 2 seconds.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm the hero. Oh, shit. Nope, 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 nope. Nobody, nope, yeah, nope, not happening. Bye. Nope. Fuck your ward. Bye. I get that early stun in on the Lee Sin to let us get a little poke in. Back out because I don't want to actually wade into the entire enemy team to throw. End up dying anyways. Wait. Oh shit, they're still going? Oh shit, they're winning? Oh shit? Aw, I wasn't there for it. Oh. Okay, well, you know, we take those. In my last game, jungler picks Olaf. He's a hard carry smurf. So I decided to try and improve my gameplay by going for ganks more frequently, more often. We go for the Camille, we get the first blood, we're happy. Then she TP's back, and I assume the only reason I get out here is because I walked through that bush at just the right moment, and she assumed that she missed my back and just walked on. I was on Wolves after backing when the minimap started to inform me just how fucked I was already in the game. Some quick confirmation of the objectives around the map confirmed what I was afraid of. So I did the me thing and tried to compensate by fighting over Dragon. And miss-smiting it. Genius! I compensated the only way I knew how, by picking up Shelly from daycare, then going into his jungle to try and take his red buff before he can get it. So as I lay valiantly in a bush, hiding from Olaf, he comes around the corner, and before I shit my pants, he veers left and goes top lane. Which I thought was a boon for me, because I figured, hey, me and Nasus got this. Nope, Nasus is dead. Oh no, no you dumb bastard, don't do it. Oh, fuck, come on, man. And I'm walking away. And I'm not dodging anything. Yeah, I deserve this. I see Shaco trying to clear some vision, and this pick lets me know that there's hope for us in the game still. There are people I can gank in this game. Hey, past me? Do you remember that moment of hesitation you had before jumping on Dragon while I still had vision of the Dragon Pit? I want you to remember that decision forever. Because that's what happens when you don't clear vision and you have no priority. Run it back. Your fam's getting harassed in bot lane and you've got an ult to burn. What do we do with it? We die, but we give them a fighting chance. The enemy Ashe just leaves. Interesting choice. Gragas hangs around long enough to scare the shit out of Shaco. I learned very early on in the game that Gragas was a very aggressive player who picked fights that he didn't need to, but did have enough skill to back up that mouth if he had a little assistance. Problem was, I had to get to a point where that did us some good before he turbo-fed everyone that was decent on the other team. Nasus, on the other hand, was a top laner I'd have in any game. He was competent, he knew the limits of his champion, and any amount of assistance I gave him came back twofold. So I made sure anytime I was near him on the map to give him any amount of backup I could give him, because that fight was pretty much won, as long as I showed up to help him. I made sure that this Rift Herald went to top lane, and to hopefully get him his tower to get him to walk across the rest of the map, because so far he'd been pretty good about staying up in top lane. Hopefully, if I got him out of his lane and to the rest of the map, he'd be the difference we need. It cost us our lives, but now the tier 2 top turret is down, hopefully Nasus will be roaming the rest of the map. Hands down, this is the sloppiest, most poorly executed teamfight on both sides of the board that I have ever taken part in. And I'm not going to say much else about this. I'll just inform you when the thing that pisses me off the most happens. There. Right there is when I first turn on W. But, you know what? We got the ace, and we got a free dragon. Oh. Oh. I must save my lad! My man, my queen! You stay there. One down. Go. Go, queen. Go, queen, slay. Yes, queen. Get him, queen. Yes! We're in the enemy jungle, hoping to catch someone out of position, and we're depriving Olaf of any more farm when Olaf himself shows up with the rest of the squad. I go to help my boy, but I miss my cue, and about that time Ashe reveals herself, only to walk away because she realizes that the fight is bad. I get her flash, call it a win, go down to help them, but they've already taken care of Sylas and Olaf. The team's still together, no one's dead, so we go back to see if we can get the Camille. I wrap around, but I see that Ashe and Camille are both here, and neither of them have backed, so I can jump on them, boom, ult, fight over. We're back in the enemy jungle because they've all respawned and we need to secure a pick before we can really start doing any objectives. At that point, the enemy team starts showing up, and I, unfortunately, typical for me this game, miss all of my engagement tools. We get lucky, and Sylas picks up Lux's ult instead of mine as he wades into the fight, and I elect to not jump on Camille just on a gamble, and I go to back up Nasus. Now, I know, and you know, that I'm not the reason that they FF'd, but I'm pretty sure I am the reason that the carry was as fed as he was. Alright, so end of video announcement time. I'm actually going to be streaming my promotion matches on Tuesday, May the 18th, and I hope to see you guys there. I'm going to be streaming them at 4 p.m. my time, which is Central, which means it should be airing 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, if I'm doing my time zones correctly. So if you want to come watch me get my promos done, I'm going to be streaming them over my Twitch page, which I will link in the description and has been in every video description up until now. Hope to see you there. Thank you for watching. This one's going out to all the algorithms listening out there. If you like this video, go ahead and leave it a like and a comment. If you want to see more from me, go ahead and subscribe and hit that alert button. It really helps me out. Do what you want. You do you. I hope you had fun watching it. I had fun making it. Hope to see you next time.